welcome into Comic Book Women. The girls and I are really excited. We got a good topic ahead of us. I know I say that every week, but it's legit because we are all absolutely obsessed with Sandman. I'm guessing most of you have watched at least episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
We won't do any spoilers, but we might just talk about it a little bit. But before we get started, shout out to our sponsors at Cover Price. All of the information that we're using for the market report was provided by them. And shout out to Bird City Comics, our retailer sponsors. They will be launching a new book, Vampverse. It's a Coco Aspen cover, and it's beautiful, so make sure you check that out. And Jen, Sarah, and Haley, I kind of feel like the odd one out here because you guys were all like partying without me. It's good to see you all back. Yeah, partying.
Yeah.
No, comic figging.
Bonding without me.
You were definitely missed.
Yes. Next year, Laura, you got to come.
You have to come to 632.
Yeah.
So Chicago is just fun.
Namesh, you are something else, my love. All right, girls, we don't have music because I don't know where Lucy is, so just do a little quick thank you, Namesh, for starting our happy hump day. That's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday hump day?
Yeah.
It could be a Tuesday.
Tuesday. And for Jen, getting over your anxiety and meeting Jenny Frizen, what was she like?
She was really nice. I hope to be more articulate next time.
Oh, you were perfect. She did a fantastic job. She did. You were tripping over your words.
Well, my sister says that she wishes that she could have recorded the video of it so you guys could have seen it. And then you would have been like, oh yeah, no, not articulate.
I'm sure she found it endearing.
She did. She remembered you the next day.
I feel like when I meet like creators that I'm like really love, I'm the same way. I'm like, what is my name? I forget my name. Hi, I'm sorry for being here. Thanks.
I'm somebody. I don't know.
You're like, sign my book, and then you just kind of like Homer
shuffle away. Absolutely.
Jen, question for you here. Did you pick up anything good?
I think so. I probably should post a haul video, right?
Yeah, a haul video.
Because it ended up being like 106 books in one trade.
Wow, you got 106 books?
Wait, what?
Wow.
Between 2 days.
I definitely did not see that at all. Like you had a small stack when I saw you.
I found more after I saw you, but like over the course of 2 days. So, you know.
Good for you. That's awesome. Detroit's in the house. Father Time just joined. Guys, welcome on in. If you are new, we go live every Tuesday to break down a spotlight on a different artist, or in this case, character. And we are covering tonight Sandman. So let's go down the line here. I'll end on what I think about, without spoilers. What's your initial reaction to the Sandman series, Jen?
I really like it. I've only watched 2 episodes. I hope to be done with the 10 before Friday.
Ooh, maybe. All right.
I also watched the first 2 episodes. I feel like I need to re-watch them because everyone I have talked to has really, really enjoyed it. Not to say that I haven't, but like I'm not engrossed in it in a way that I feel like I want to binge the whole series right now. But I feel like it is really interesting. And I'm like intrigued, but I also have to say I was like cleaning my house while watching it. So like in terms of investment, like I think I need to rewatch it and like really sit with it.
This isn't one of those like I can do other things. It's like you have to turn off all of your lights.
Get a glass of wine, sit on the couch.
Right?
Absolutely. I could tell. So I was like, in that sense, I'm like, I feel like I can't give it like all like a fair assessment of what I'm feeling just because like I can tell that it's going to be good, but I think I need to sit with it.
Yeah, I'm on so I finished episode 1. I did half of episode 2. I love it. I was telling the ladies beforehand, I've never really read any of Neil Gaiman's stuff, but I've seen his shows like American Gods, Good Omens. Good Omens is, if you like the whole like heaven hell kind of thing. That's a great show. It's on Amazon. They're doing a season 2, but I'm loving it. So I just like this show reminds me of like all these shows that I've watched before, and I love it. So I can't wait for the rest of the season.
All right. Yeah, that's Mike Morello Tunes is in the chat. Thank you so much for coming out last Friday. We had a blast with you. And I think he kind of nailed it. Sarah, Haley, you guys got to read Sandman. It'll hit so much different. And I promise you, it's one of the best series that I've ever read.
That's what everyone keeps telling. Like anyone I talk to who's read it loves it and has recommended it. So I definitely feel like I need to jump on, get some trades.
I have the omnibus somewhere. I might be able to send that to you so that you can read it all up. But guys, again, if you're just joining, we're going to be covering some of the books that pertain to Sandman. And my initial reaction to the show is the casting is on point. I love this guy's voice. I could listen to his voice all day long. All right.
Lucy's already watched all of the episodes.
Lucy binged it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We got to catch up then.
She should be popping on any moment.
We can give her a second to kind of, well, when she hops in, we'll have her chime in on her take on the series without giving away any spoilers, because I know a lot of you guys haven't had the chance to watch it yet. But let's jump into the character profile. So, Jen, you covered names. Haley will put you on powers, and Sarah, your stats. Wait, I have you guys mixed up. Switch that around. There you go.
And then,
okay, go.
To be fair, for Haley, we couldn't include all of the powers because there's a wide variety. So it's just like a snippet. So name, I kind of like everyone, we keep going Sandman, but aka Dream, and then in the stories Morpheus.
So for his powers and abilities, personification of dreams, dream conjuring, fears, magic illusions, cosmic awareness, and interdimensional travel, immortality, and healing.
And his stats: intelligence very high, speed high, strength very high, durability very high, and powers very high.
I think we got Lucy joining here, so this is a good point to pause. Let's see if I can get her camera on. Hold on. Lucy!
Hey, lady.
Hey, we were just talking about our initial reactions to the Netflix series. Can you tell us what you thought about it without giving any spoilers? Because you've watched all 10.
Yes, I did. I loved it. I felt like I read it a while ago, so it's been a while since I read it. I didn't finish it, but it's been, what I read and what I remember, I felt like it was very close to the book. And you can tell that Neil was very much present during this, putting all this together. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
You look pretty. Did you get all jazzed up to go to your kid's school? You did, didn't you?
Hey, if I'm gonna go out, I better get ready.
You gotta represent when you meet those teachers, right? You're all
hell yeah.
But yeah, you look cute.
Just in case if I was a hot teacher, but no, it wasn't. Sam is all looking at me. He's all.
That's not why when I go to and I doll up, it's just to you're representing the family. But I guess you can hit on teachers too.
No, I'm just kidding. No, Sam went with me, Sam. You totally afraid of the same thing? My trucker. Just kidding.
Tell Sam bye. All right, let's get started. Let's see. Do I have you guys in the order I want? Just move you. No, that's messed up. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's kick it off.
I want to put this.
All right, Jen, first up, we included this kind of like as a little precursor, so tell us about it.
So there's a couple different sites and articles that cite this. So DC Direct Currents, number 10 from 1988, is the first ad. It's interesting. I know that it's kind of like, do you guys get like the Marvel and DC like previews?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think about like first ad and a preview?
Oh man, Ben Stein and I talked about this once. I'll go last. Sarah?
So what you're seeing right here, so on the nearest left photo is the cover, and then the far right is the page inside the book.
Ooh.
I got it off of eBay because someone had it on there.
Okay, real quick, let's give a little.
You missed our first dance, Lucy.
Mhm.
Aw. Did you guys play? Which song did you guys play?
We didn't have our DJ.
Okay,
Our
let's
DJ.
see. I love this one.
Second. You just got to give it a second.
There you go. Sorry, let me turn this off.
I'm gonna want to
There
keep
you
going
go.
with that. That was good. So are you asking if we consider this a first appearance, Jen? Is that what the question is?
Yeah.
Sarah?
Oh, I hate these questions. It's like chicken before the egg. You know, as cool as it is to have it, I think I wouldn't consider this as a first appearance because it's not in the book itself. It's just like, hey, by the way, there's this thing coming out, and this guy is, or this entity is in it. Blah blah blah. Neil Gaiman. The end. So I would think, to me, no.
Haley?
I would also agree with that. I don't know that I would count it as a first appearance. Yeah, I'm in agreement with Sarah on this.
Lucy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Like, imagine if it was, if it was like that, like how many previews, everything will be the first appearances, I mean, it's a preview for a reason, right?
I just tried to drink out of a bottle that still had a cap.
I saw that.
I'm home.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot out of it.
Whoops. Well, why would he hand it to me with the cap still on?
That's funny.
All right. Yeah. What does the chat think? What's your guys' opinion here? Does this count? I would say that technically no, but it's very cool if you are a collector.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool if you're a fan. It's something I would still. It's an ad that predates the comic, not a first appearance. That's Lord of Brooklyn. Sup, everyone? Hello, Omar. Good to see you.
And it's really tough because it's not very thick, and it has that dark border. So when you come across it, usually it has like tons of spine ticks. But I mean, if I ever saw some dollar bin, I'd probably pick it up just because I'm curious.
Hold on, we're gonna get derailed here a second. Hi, Aunt.
I didn't mean to crash
Hello.
the party. I just wanted
Hello,
to say,
hello.
yeah,
Hi.
I wanted to crash real quick. Well, because I went and did some running around, and Laura was like at the house doing, Laura things, and then she's like, "Oh, I got to go to the salon." So I gave her drink right now. I was like, "Damn, that hair game is on point." So, and I didn't get a chance to properly compliment you, so I jumped on the
This
stream
is
to be,
so
"Damn,
Aw.
Thanks, Aunt.
I need you to hurry up." Like, you gotta come.
Oh,
hang
and
out
thanks
with
for
me.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, you were so blown away that you forgot to open her drink.
Yeah, I went to drink it like this.
Like, well, I go and open the door, and I'm like, "Fuck, did this girl come from?"
I don't like my hair curled. I've never been a
Hello.
I
Wait,
love
really?
it.
It's so cute. I love it.
I don't like curly hair.
That
but the
might
lady
be my
came in
new
just-
favorite thing, so you might want to get used to it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
And Laura's like,
man.
Maybe
All right, well, you finish up your stream. I'm gonna go do some sit-ups and some push-ups.
Can you see if we have anything Sandman that we could do for a giveaway tonight? You go look for me, and I'm sure you'll come up with something, Bird
Oh,
City.
I know. I'll be back.
Oh, cool. So make sure to be dropping those comments, be active in the chat, because I will just do the ones that I've been doing, and I just collect comments. So make sure to be active, guys.
Perfectly good whiteboard gone. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so guys, we are at about 60 views right now. If you are just joining, we're going to be covering Sandman. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and you're sub to the channel. If not, if you're not already, do it. We're here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And yeah, this is a safe, fun place just to kind of come hang out and talk nerdy stuff. All right, Jen, what?
I forgot to mention, I came across this tidbit. I thought it was kind of funny.
Okay.
So George R. Martin had this thing called for wild cards. They just brought it back in comic book form, but that Neil was like, "Hey, the Sandman thing," and George's like, "Nah, I'm good." And then he went to Vertigo DC, but he had a chance to put it in his wild card series.
Oh,
I can't believe he passed on it.
Yeah,
That's an
that's a lot.
awesome idea.
It's if you guys know about the Wild Card series, it's actually it's a bunch of writers, about 40 authors, and they all share like the same universe. So that would have, I mean, but hey, I mean, he got DC and he got picked up, and there you go. Now he's got probably a certified fresh TV show on Rotten Tomatoes. So.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. I saw that, and it's just it, and I have seen nothing but positive things about it. Like usually, when they put a comic, a show based on a comic, they get like really bad reviews. Even though sometimes like I feel like I really like it, there's a lot of like, and right now so far I have not seen one bad thing. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Hi, Aunt. What'd you find?
I'm a big Sandman fan too. Like I read the book, the audio
Yes,
book.
he's
Laura's
obsessed.
got the neat Neil Gaiman autograph, like big deluxe book behind her. So I pulled 4 books. So this
For
is
giveaways. This is giveaway.
yeah, and you can do them together or whatever. Lock and Key Sandman, Helen Gone
Nice.
#1.
Nice.
So I got an A and a B set by Megan Hutchinson Cates.
So that can be one giveaway. Let's do 2.
And then I pulled the ratios too. I believe it's a 1 in 10 and 1 in 25 for the same series.
Oh,
This
I love
one,
it.
this one's cool because it has the helm on it.
I
So the
like
helm
that
from the
one.
series with the see, it's got like the spinal cord attached to the front.
That's
we're
I love
in.
it.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love it. Who's the artist on that one? I love it.
No, that's what I was about to look up. I don't know who did the ratios. I'll find out. But yeah, this was my favorite ratio.
Okay. One more thing. They have to be present, right? To be able to win. You have to be present. So stay in the chat and be active. Be here when, if you're not here, we're going to do another one.
There you go. And a lock and key new season coming soon too. So that's awesome. Thank you, Aunt. We appreciate it. We will do.
The 3rd season was out already. I think they're working on the last season now.
I'm behind.
Yeah.
I need to catch up. Oh my God.
That
Aunt,
was me.
okay, I'm kicking you off. Love you, husband. Love you. Jesus. All right.
Dirty.
He's thirsty. Go ahead. What do we got here, Jen?
So this is Sandman #1 from, is it 88 or 89?
I think 89.
Okay. And yeah, this is the first in comic, not ad appearance of Morpheus' dream.
So,
And go ahead.
oh no, you go.
No. So I was gonna say, with the Sandman name, I don't know if anybody knows this, but it's actually a legacy name. This has appeared actually twice, I think maybe 3 times now in the DC universe. Back in 34, Wesley Dodd appeared. And what's cool is like what Ant just showed is the helm. When I saw that in the series on Netflix, this 34 comic, he wears a gas mask, and that reminded me of the helm that I saw. So he wears a gas mask, and he shoots his enemies. He doesn't kill them; he puts them to sleep. And then in 74, we see it again, Jack Kirby and Joe Simon. And then there's another one in the New 52. So.
Oh, that's right, because this is volume 2.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, we see the raw comic going for $196 and a graded 9.8 at $947 with a last recorded sale value of $939 for 9.8, and it's on an upward trend. I feel like because all of the reviews have been so good, and I've heard a lot of people say it's like comic accurate, which I think someone just asked me, Lord of Brooklyn, if I've read it. I have not read this. I could see this like definitely going for more as like people start finishing the series and like becoming fans of Sandman, especially if they haven't read it before.
Yeah, like you're saying, I know it. Like I remember when I started reading this. Obviously, I cannot afford this one. not even the raw, But I was able to read it. Like look it up and read it. And I feel like if you, who was it, Sarah, or was it you, Haley? If you bought the book, Was it one of you who said it?
Not me.
No. Nope.
I don't know, or Jen. I don't know who it was. Maybe it wasn't even here. I don't know, but somebody like bought the whole book, and I want to ask Anne, like, if it was the same thing as the comics, the audiobook and the comics, like, to read it. Is it the same thing?
Okay, so at the very end, there's a slide about the audiobook. And
Okay, we'll talk about that then later. Okay then. I really like this book. I you can tell, like, by the time that they came out and everything, but I just wish it didn't have it. I know it's for a reason, but I just wish it didn't have the side stuff. I wish it was just like his face on it. But it still is a really cool book to own.
I forgot to shout out Lords of the Long Box. So if they're still here, guys, if any of you were redirected to us, thank you so much for joining. And thank you to the Lords for sending your people over this way. They're our brother channel, also sponsored by Cover Price. So thank you to them. So Sandman Netflix series debuted with 85% critic and audience score, which is not too shabby because, you know, people love to report when they don't like something versus when they do. So that's kind of a cool thing. It's off to a nice start. And Mike is saying there was a lot of added material in the audiobook. I would take him for his word. He's probably listened to it just like Ant has. So we'll see. Let's keep going. Okay, what do we got here, Jen?
So these are 2 reprints that are available. The Essential Vertigo came out first, and then the Millennial Edition came out. So you have your pick, and then they're also in our up-and-coming comics. There's 2 more times it's going to come up within this month. So,
I know. I shouldn't talk about that yet. I'll wait.
Oh, okay. So, if not these, you have other options, which we'll talk about at the end of the show.
Sarah, you're up.
Right. No, and Lord of Brooklyn, he is right. So Morpheus, when I was doing my research, because I too have not read the book either, and I'm kind of looking forward to reading it. You know, Morpheus has he actually has met the previous Sandman. I believe it's like Midnight Theater. I have it written down. Midnight Theater #1. I just think it's cool that like these characters are like all kind of like flowing, you know, they're popping up, and like John Constantine and Lucifer and all these other characters are kind of like connecting, and, you know, popping up in other comic books. So yeah, check that out.
And then Haley, you're up.
Oh, yeah. Then for the stats on the the comic on the left was a raw sale of $4.47, and we don't have any recorded graded comics, and so the last recorded was a raw for $4.95, and then the one on the right went for raw $8.22, and a last recorded sale of $9, so super affordable. If you can't and don't want to drop like $900, like I would definitely pick up one of these for sure.
Yeah, like you said, I would rather have the one on the left because I feel like it's a little bit more close to the real one, to the original one, compared to the one on the right. But I mean, whatever's available, and then the prices are both pretty affordable. Jen, you were saying that they're both reprints, right?
Yeah.
Which one was first? The one on the left?
The Essential.
And then the other one. Okay. Oh, that's pretty.
And technically, we're about to have a. Gosh darn it.
No, we can't talk about it yet.
Okay.
I wanted to say something too, but I'm like, nope, we're not on that slide yet. Okay. Guys, if you are just tuning in, stay tuned for the entire show. Make sure you're active in the comments. We are going to be giving away. Lucy, are we doing one giveaway or 2, or are we doing this as 3?
Let's make it 2.
2 with the ratios, and then 2 as a set, or 1 as a set.
One is a set. Yeah. The ratios, are the 2 type of ratios, or they're the same?
No, they're different.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do 3 or 2?
2? Okay, so somebody will get both the ratios and somebody will get the set. Yeah. Cool. We're good at making decisions here.
Right. I actually found out there's a little miscommunication with what comes out tomorrow versus what comes out next week. But we'll talk about that and get that slide.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, dang it, Karen said 3. See, this is what happens. Maybe we'll do 3. We'll see. If
we have to listen to Karen.
I think if we get over 65 live viewers, we'll make it 3.
Okay.
right.
So share this out.
Make it happen, people.
Bring more people here. All right, so now we're moving into Sandman number 2 from 1989. Tell us about it, Jen.
This is the second appearance of Dream in a comic book, in like a story, and the first appearance of Goldie the Gargoyle. And yeah, right. I was like, oh, Goldie.
Sorry, was the first appearance of what?
Goldie the Gargoyle.
The Gargoyle.
Oh,
Hold on. There's something else on this. Oh, wait, never mind. That's the next one. All right, yeah. Very cool. Sarah, tell us what you think on this one.
Yeah, again, doing my research, I love, the fact that, Cain and Abel, I like the fact that, so he uses what they call I'm totally going to like destroy this word, but anomorphic?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Mm-hmm. So basically he's bringing entities into like life and making them human. And I love the fact that he's weaving in Lucifer, Morpheus, and Cain and Abel from the Bible. And what I think is awesome is that, if you don't know the story of Cain and Abel, one murders the other. But these two guys come back to life. They regenerate, which I think is kind of ironic. And also a pretty cool thing that I found out was so many of the DC horror titles from the 70s. So Dreaming House of Secrets, or House of Mystery, House of Secrets, and The Witching Hour. So it's kind of like some of the DC stuff is getting kind of sprinkled into this universe. I love it. So
that's awesome. I love the fact that this is the first appearance of Goldie. I'm not gonna lie, I want this one more than the first.
Right?
Yes.
I have such a weird, not a weird thing, but for like the little animals in like the MCU and like in things like that, like I'm just
the sidekicks.
Yeah, I want them so bad.
If you haven't watched it yet, right, Haley?
No, I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
So yes, so that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, this is adorable.
Yeah.
Well, so I think I could afford this when we got a raw comic at $33.64 and a graded 9.6 at $119, and we saw the last recorded sale on an upward trend of $24 for a raw.
That's awesome. I want like you said, I want I want this book. Not only that, I really, really like the art on this one. It's just so different now from the books that you see nowadays. It's completely different, and I really like it. And I want to what you said, I don't want to, because there's a lot of people that feel like haven't watched it, but I like that they used her because I don't mind that they change it from a man to woman, because it's Lucifer, it's a devil. I feel like it could change, maybe it is a man, and they change it to a woman or whatever. Damn, this girl, she's in there.
I don't know what's going on with my light.
Hold
Oh my gosh.
Laura's got a disco going on.
Oh, I just looked it up, by the way. My local comic shop is selling this for $40 raw, though. That's crazy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So
I'm sure you can probably find it somewhere else cheaper.
Oh, absolutely. But
know that they're going by the eBay prices. But if you offer them, you think if you make them an offer,
they're not one of those comic shops. They don't take offers. But
don't buy you.
This is definitely on an upward trend. I feel like all of these comics are going to get really expensive.
And real quick, to everyone listening, definitely I recommend following Neil on Twitter and watching some of his interviews. He talks because he was really involved with the TV show and the audiobook, and and he was saying that that technically the Endless are genderless and can flip flop back and forth. So they were looking for actors that they thought embodied the character, especially when he first wrote the character. It was supposed to be like a David Bowie, gender fluid.
That's why I feel like it doesn't matter for that. I usually mind when they change the sex of the characters, and this one I didn't at all. I thought it was perfect for them, you know, for the characters, especially like I said for Lucifer. Like I just feel like it's the devil. Like it could be anything, you know. It doesn't matter what it is. It could change, you know. Like I don't. But yeah, the guy from the show, he plays it very well. I haven't finished it, but he plays it good. But I really like the one that they chose for this show.
What episode does Lucifer show up in? Can you tell us that, or is that too much spoilers?
I can't even remember honestly because I benched it.
It's all a blur.
So I don't know when and where, like what time exactly. Okay. But I think it's kind of like towards a little bit. I want to say like maybe the third or fourth episode. I honestly can't remember.
Because I did read, and I was like, oh shoot, okay, that it's kind of meant like
she's fine.
Episode 1 through 5 is supposed to be like one thing. And then 6 is like a standalone, and then 7 to the end. So if you're gonna watch it, try to do 1 through 5, 6 by itself, and then 7 through 10.
Sorry, need to refill. Okay, we're back. All right, let's keep on cruising. Would any of you pay for a 9.6 graded comic? We talked about this on one of the other shows, Karen. I believe you were in that one. I mean, I get it, 9.8's like the standard or whatever, but for a 9.6, there's such a jump, right? So I would say yes.
Yeah, I would.
Absolutely, yeah.
I just bought a 9.6 of that Moon Knight one where it's the reverse of the first appearance. So it's like you see Moon Knight through the mouth of the werewolf. Ever talk about that in that show? I bought 9.6 for $50. So
was that Greg Horn?
That's really good.
No. Greg Horn did something like that, but I don't know if it was Moon Knight.
Then I don't think, for some reason I just feel like these books, like when it's like it, like because I even those DC, I take it as an indie kind of because it doesn't feel so much superhero-ish. I feel like they won't. I don't know. Like I don't think they would. They will go up a little bit, they spike a little bit in price, just like Paper Girls, you know. I love the show. I really liked it. And you don't see those going like crazy prices. They did jump a little, but not crazy amount. So I don't think they would. What do you guys think?
Haven't these books always been kind of not expensive, but kind of higher priced because they are such a cult classic?
Yeah, they've always been. I feel like I said, I don't think they've been almost at the same price since when I remember when I just heard that they might, like, they didn't jump that much and they have stayed at that steady, you know. So I don't think they will go down and I don't think they will go up like crazy either.
Side note, Jen's birthday's on Friday. Yay, Jen!
Parlor.
Are we gonna do like a whole birthday party show for her?
Comfortable.
I know, that's why I'm doing it. Can't help it.
I love
you,
it.
Jen. Love you. Next up. What? It's gonna be fun. We'll do like a little celebration. Yeah.
Okay.
All of Jen's favorite things. Would you guys tune in for that? Her favorite comic, her favorite movie, her favorite show, everything.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
It's all about Jen. Yeah, yo.
We'll put you on the big screen the entire time.
No.
It's her quinceañera. We're gonna put her in a dress, one of those super puffy dresses.
Big old crown.
Oh, we should get you a crown. I could have one too.
She's like, absolutely.
Damn. All right. Bruce said yuppers. Oh, sorry. You're on the comment. Sorry.
Sorry. My buttons.
I know. It says you weren't here, so I was doing the buttons, and now I'm all disoriented because now I'm not doing the buttons.
Get back on your lane.
Here we go. Sorry. Lucy yelled at me, Jen. She hates me. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is Swamp Thing 84 from 89.
Jenapalooza! Jenapalooza!
Can we please title it that, please?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love it. Yes. Brit,
yes. Okay.
This is gonna be our title, Britt. Screenshot this. Yes.
Jenapalooza.
This is the third appearance of Dream, and this is the first time we see Dream outside of, like, their own book, right? And so I try to include, these are the two pages that are from this comic, which I thought was kind of cool. And then also it's kind of, I put this book here to represent, there's been many crossovers and many like even different iteration that you see later that interacts with the Justice League, and Hellblazer is another one that there's a lot of. So there's like, you see them come in every now and then, right? So this is just the third appearance, and to show that they leave their own book, and it is all connected. But
I love that you included this. This is so cool.
Well, because some people, it's like, oh, they were in another book. It's like, oh, is it one panel? And sometimes it is, and you're like, oh, one panel. But this is like pretty cool. It's not even really panels. It's just a melding of images.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. All right, Sarah.
Yeah, so again, doing my research, I found out that this is actually Matt Cable encounters Morpheus. And if, is it a spoiler that Matt Cable becomes Matt the Raven in the Sandman series?
I mean, kinda, but oh well. You just pulled an Anthony where it's like, is it a spoiler? And then you spoil it. You're like, yep.
You didn't need to say spoiler.
That's okay. No, I think most people that read know that. So
The chat's going to come for you, Sarah.
yeah. Yeah. All right, Haley, give us the stats.
So we see a raw comic sale average of $5.83. There isn't any kind of graded comic for this graded sale average, and with the last recorded sale at $5.60. It's cool to see a crossover though with like Swamp Thing, and then having them kind of like melded in. So yeah, this is super cheap if you're like looking for a good kind of crossover and you're into Swamp Thing.
That's funny.
Who's not into Swamp Thing though, right?
Now I know that I didn't know this was the first appearance. Now I want it because of that first appearance. Like Haley said, like I really like that character, I guess. On the show, the book, I don't know. Like I really like this. So now I really like the cover, to be honest. Her like Romy.
What is happening at your house right now?
It's Romy. He's all like playing something on the tablet. When he gets excited, he makes this weird little noises that I don't know where.
I do that too.
But no, I really like it. Like you can see, like you can kind of feel what that person's feeling, like, you know, on the cover, like Butch. You know, I like this. I like this cover.
Okay, well, there you go. And Jen, I'm reading the chat here. I hope you are too. This is happening. Wrap your mind around it. This is happening. Why don't we do a little slideshow of you as like a baby to an adult? Oh my gosh, how precious.
I was a 10-pound baby with a full head of hair.
Please send us a photo. Even if, could you privately DM all of us a baby photo?
Brit, you're listening, Brit. Please
Better
make
yet,
us
let's
something.
show it publicly. Let's show it publicly. Let's do this. I want a slideshow. I want all your favorite things.
Yes.
And then we're gonna have to sing to you live. Do you hate that?
Wait, do we only have to pay for the song because you get copyrighted or whatever?
You can't get Happy Birthday is like public domain, isn't it?
No, it's not.
What?
Wasn't it owned by Michael Jackson? Was it Happy Birthday song? Was it owned by Michael
Wait,
Jackson?
that's not true. That can't possibly be true.
is.
Somebody owns
The
Happy Birthday.
song.
Yes.
The
That's
domain for it.
That's why when you go to like the restaurants and they're like, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, because they can't.
Oh, I thought that was to be annoying.
No.
Well, probably best, but I'll look up.
I remember we used to be owned. I remember hearing that we used to be owned by Michael Jackson. Who knows? But I can't remember. Somebody correct me, or I'll Google it real quick. Hold on.
That's insane. I've never heard something so crazy.
I do like Rob saying that Vertigo Universe should be Constantine, Sandman, Swamp Thing. I like the Swamp Thing, the one season that we got.
I never saw any of the Swamp Thing.
Oh, so good.
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Swamp Thing's amazing. Again, one of the best. And yes, Bart and I accept the challenge. Jen, I am now in charge of your birthday song. I have ideas.
You're gonna make up a birthday song?
Yeah.
That'll be good.
can't wait.
Why do you look like you don't trust me? I got you.
Okay.
Got this.
Okay.
I'm gonna include the line "the water is wet" somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was just reading that. That's such a not from 2006. Warner
Oh, see, it is public.
Settled
See?
for
No.
he settled for 14 million in court. Declared the "Happy Birthday to You" is a public domain.
Boom.
So now it is.
No, well then I guess I won't write
Yeah.
you a song.
Well, now I'm curious what you would write.
Song.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You just put the to play the. He's gonna play the guitar.
Jen looks so thrilled, doesn't she, Namesh? She looks excited about this show, focused all on her. It's gonna be fun. All right, next up, Jen.
So
Right, Namesh?
this is Vertigo Preview #1 from 1992, and there's a 7-page original story in this, and it's by Neil. So, I mean, I will let Haley do that part, but it's for a good price. So
What are you laughing at? What?
Jen's trying to take my part. It's fine.
Right?
Oh, I was clicking Lucy's buttons too, though.
I know, everybody. Cross the lines right here. Just kidding.
I put us in a line.
Haley.
Jeez. All right, go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, like Jen said, this is there's an original story called Fear of Falling. That's the only original story in this book. Otherwise, it's a synopsis of Death, High Cost of Living, Sandman Mystery Theater, and then it's a reprinted Sandman Fables and Reflection, and Absolute Sandman Volume 3. So it's kind of some reprinted stories in there, but like Jen said, there is an OG story in there done by Mr. Neil Gaiman. So
That's really cool. I would want something like this, especially with like it having like a snippet, like a story that Neil Gaiman did. Ooh, we just got a super chat. Are we gonna dance?
Yes.
Ooh, a super chat from Metalface. Thank you. Let's buy Jen something cool,
Let's see.
like a crown.
no, that's a crown. I don't want
Yes, crown.
Jen's gonna wear. What about a cape,
Yeah.
Ben? Will you wear a cape, a birthday cape?
You know what I want?
What?
What?
A lightsaber?
Mandalorian helmet.
You can't wear a Mandalorian helmet. We won't
Yeah,
be
I
able to
want
see your
Mandalorian helmet.
That would be amazing. I actually want to see that
How
happen.
about
on this stream.
Mandalorian crown?
yes,
Happy birthday.
yes,
Mandalorian helmet.
that little Mandalorian helmet.
Mandalorian helmet. I have to like specify adult.
There's that one company at the cons that puts out that cool like black and just a black helmet, and they can just wear it through normal clothes or like a suit, and it's like supposed to be like cheaper than like the metal one.
Okay, sorry guys, we're getting a
do
little
you want
sidetracked. Do you like any of these?
Yeah.
Which one?
The cheapest
one?
one.
The
cheapest.
$22 one?
Yeah.
The show could pay for that. We could pay for that.
Yeah.
Oh, but that one's cool, Jen. It has a little laser beam on the side.
Oh my
I
god.
don't need laser. I'm okay with just like
You have to wear on the show though.
Be a Spartan. A little mohawk.
I wouldn't do the Spartan. I would do the night one too.
This?
Yeah, I'd do that.
That's what Jen's gonna look like on her birthday. Okay.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Can we do like that's our group present?
Yes. Well, I already
Okay.
sent her present though.
Oh,
I got you something else. It's coming in the mail. All right. Here we go.
So back to the stats.
Yeah.
We see a raw comic going for $2.60, a graded 9.8 for $59.49, which is pretty good for a 9.8. Last recorded sale value of $3.25. Honestly, if I found this for $3, I'm picking it up. And I really love the cover. Like, I really, really love the cover. Like, I like when I know a lot of people don't love when so much is going on, but I'm one of those people. It's like I love things when they're like paneled on covers and there's like a bunch of different like scenes happening. So I'm here for it.
Lucy.
is this when did this come out? 90s? Right? Is his birthday 93?
93.
Right? You can tell it's like the 90s. Like right away before I noticed, like you can tell like that's like a 90s magazine. I like it. It looks cool. I really like how Death looks, the colors. I like it. It's a cool cover, and I like that it's not that expensive for a raw. So it's cool.
You know, the whole panel thing reminds me of like a bunch of bookmarks stuck together, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Like you could just slice these all up and you have bookmarks, right?
It's
like,
fine. Just tell me my opinion is trash, Laura. It's whatever.
Your opinion's trash, Haley. Just trash. No, I get that some people like it, but it's not my personal
Me, I
favorite.
like it.
Yeah,
So we have bad taste. So
Horrible
basically
taste.
saying we have bad taste.
You all
Everyone's
have
taste
bad
is
taste.
different. Art is subjective.
Exactly. You collect what you like, but I feel like you could just take this cover and divide it into little bookmarks and you're good to go. So it's like they took bookmarks and just shoved them together. The Death one's cool, but that would have been so much better if it was just her by herself. And I don't know.
It is a good kind of color clutter, Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on. Okay, here we go. What do we got here, Jen?
So this is the Sandman Gallery of Dreams, number 1 from 1994. The reason why this, like, it's really cool if you can find this. I'm hoping you guys can probably find it in like for $1 to $2. But the whole book is just different artist renditions of Morpheus' dream. And it was pretty cool that Neil, so this Haley Campbell posted her dad's, which is what you're seeing with the crustacean. And basically Neil was like, yeah, it's one of his favorites. And so I thought I would include the image. So that's just one of the many pictures inside of the Gallery of Dreams.
Nice. Sarah?
I'm like, what is Lord of Brooklyn? One, I've never seen Jen and her sister in the same place.
Oh,
I've seen Jen's sister.
Oh, because he said that Jen double. Oh, hold on. Let me see.
I missed that
my
comment.
sister lives in another city.
Mm-hmm.
And probably for my birthday, she probably won't be here because I have to work that day. And both Haley and Sarah and Lucy have met my sister. Laura's the
Yeah,
only
we
one that hasn't
did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, Laura.
I'm the only one. Ooh.
So
Well,
there.
Yeah.
You know,
Sorry.
I like that. You know what? This is a definite. I'm going to put this on my list because I think it's amazing that there's all this different kind of art. One of the one of the art pieces that stood out for me was actually it's called Death Blackest of Suns, and it's like it's Death. I just love the way that how Death looks. Like she's just this badass rocker chick. But it's like she's black and white, and I believe there's like blood dripping down the walls. It looks like she's standing on like larvae, but it still looks badass. So, you know, yeah, I would definitely, you know, even the crustacean, like that just looks really cool. So I would definitely pick this up.
I actually agree with Sarah for one. No, just kidding. But I love the idea of seeing different interpretations from different artists. Like I always think that anything that can be like reinterpreted or reimagined and like also being shown side by side is always just really fascinating to me. And so we also see this as a raw comic going for $5.30, no graded comic sale average, and the last recorded sale for $6. So like Jen said, if you could find it in like a back issue bin for a couple of dollars, like I feel like this would be something that would be really cool to flip through. And I definitely am putting it on my list because I also love this cover. Like I really, really love this cover. Laura gave me a look. She really hates this cover is what I feel like she's about to say.
You're muted, Laura.
You're muted. You should just
Can't
stay
hear you.
muted. No, just
I was gonna say. You know what? No, I'm muting myself.
no, come back.
Hell no, Haley, back off. I'll differ my girl. Just kidding.
Well,
Visiting my dad.
I think Lucy might like this, right?
Yes, I'm back. Okay.
And
Which
then
one?
This cover.
The one on the left, yes. The one on the right, I don't know.
It's an interior
like-
page.
Okay, but it's not the it's not the cover, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I like the cover. I do. Like you can see like the hair, like the top is like a peacock like style, and it's like feathers of a peacock.
Yeah. Is it
It's
because
just so
you don't
I
like
like
horror?
it. I like it.
No. Like
Who?
I think
Wait,
because Laura
me?
doesn't like horror.
I like horror. Well, that's true. I don't like horror in that sense. Like
Like
But
we all
this-
kind of dig it, but then you're like, oh, it's a little too.
wait, are
hard.
we talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like both of these actually. I think they're pretty cool. I think the crustacean
Nice.
one's really cool.
That's
I
surprising.
appreciate the art on both of these. I'm not a huge horror fan just because I'm chicken shit and it scares me. And then I lay in bed thinking about it and I don't know, it just freaks me out. And I just don't do well with it. I mean, the best I could do is like Goosebumps when I was a kid, but the rest of it just kind of scares me. And like Stephen King's just like his stuff's like scary to me too. But no, I think that I can appreciate the art on both of these though.
Okay.
I can hear Nine Inch Nails in the background with this cover for some reason.
All right. What do we got here, Jen?
So this is Comic Scene magazine. It's the second series from 1995. It's number 53. And there's a cool interview in here. And it's like Neil bringing the end to Sandman. Also, I like how they asked the question, are comics dying? And then the art of Mobius is pretty cool. So it's just a neat magazine. Always check those oversized magazine bins. I think a lot of people just overlook them a lot. And yeah, it was really interesting to hear a lot of Neil's takes on why he was going to end it. He never wanted to keep it going forever. It's supposed to have, like, he had an arc, right? And he was like, okay, we're done. And then DC Vertigo was like, please no. And he's like, no,
Please no.
I think we're done. Like, and then you see it's a nice little, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like
Homage?
Closure.
like a to
Chef's
Encompassing. A ribbon with a, what do you call it when they tie it with a ribbon?
yeah.
They put a bow on it.
Like done? I feel like we're playing charades.
Bow, chef, turtle, Tallahassee. I love you, Jen. Go ahead,
You know,
Jen.
it's funny because this is the cover that I was just talking about. This is the Death Blackest of Suns. This is it. So I just think it's really cool. I think it's just kind of a cool representation of death, and I just like the contrast of the color. This cover kind of doesn't do it justice, but if you actually see the cover, like the red is the blood dripping. And I think the floor, I don't know what the floor is. I don't know if it's bodies or larvae or whatever, but I just think it looks really cool.
And they're not going for too much on, I think this rate, they're sold on eBay for about $17 or $24. But like Jen said, like checking the magazine issue bins at your comic shop, I'm sure you can maybe find something like this. I think this is really cool. I am someone who will like collect magazines or certain magazines, especially if they have interviews with authors that I really, really love. So the fact that like it has an interview with Neil Gaiman and then he's specifically talking about the end to Sandman, like this is something that would definitely interest me. I just think to kind of have, you know, either magazines or books about the things that you enjoy is like something that I tend to buy or collect. So this is cool.
Yeah, like you were saying about the magazines now, like I think before, I remember when I worked at the comic book store, I had to do like bag and board a bunch of them, like 3 boxes, I think, of just magazines. And at the time, I was just like, I didn't think much of it. But now, like when we did the Peach Momoko one, and then seeing those covers, how like, you know, even doing I thought they were like pretty cool covers. I just didn't see many people like they really collect them till now. Like, yeah, I have taken more interest in these, and like you were saying, Sarah, like this is a freaking amazing cover. I wish they didn't have so much of the letters so we can see more of the art on it. But I really like that blood like dripping down and just her there in the middle. Like it's a pretty cool cover, and the price is really good too. Yeah. Laura, you're muted.
Am I gonna get scared? Sorry, I was muted because Haley hates me.
I know, I love you.
I'm just messing with you. I know. Oh, like I've watched episode 1 so far, but am I gonna get freaked out from the rest of them? Does it get really horror-ish? Because I can read it fine, but just visuals freak me out a little bit. So
It's supposed. I mean, well, Lucy's watched all 10.
Lucy.
What?
Attention,
Oh
Lucy.
no, it's not. It's not. No, it's not like that at all.
Okay.
But what issue of
Issue 53 of the second series from 1995.
Oh, yeah, let's make sure we keep saying that. Blind Adam, welcome on in. Good to see you.
He's been
Actually,
here.
you've been here for a while,
Yeah.
so.
And
hi.
he said, "Thank you. You're welcome." You know,
Yeah.
we like to stay happy and positive in here, even though sometimes I know I'm into the girls, but it's all in jokes, joking around. I love
We're
that.
not doing any spoilers, Joffrey, not to worry. We're being very careful with that. All right, let's move on. What do we have next here, Jen?
So this is the Sandman presents everything you always wanted to know about dreams, ... but we're too afraid to ask. This is from May of 2001. And it is interesting. I almost feel like the illustrations inside are more down to earth and childlike and friendly is when I was like flicking through it. And I'm like, oh, like it's interesting. And I think if any of your kids are allowed to watch Sandman and are like, oh, what's this? I think this might be a good cheap. Here you go. I mean, this cover maybe a little scary for them, maybe depending on the age.
Yeah, maybe a little.
That's like terrifying me now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Again, this feels kind of like I can still hear 9 Inch Nails playing in the background, like, you know, people just like buzzing around, like, you know, moving really fast and like creepily. Yeah, I you know, again, you know, this is just your typical 90s cover. So, you know, yeah, I mean, I want to pick it up because I want to read this stuff. So, and it's everything you want to know about dreams. So,
yeah, I don't know if I'm definitely not. The cover is just too much for me. Also, in terms of spoilers, I haven't read this, so like if people spoiled the show for me, I would be a little sad. But
good reasoning. It's good reasoning.
But it is good reasoning. Yeah, no, definitely not getting this. The Raw Comic's going for $228, rightfully so, because this cover again is horrifying. The last recorded sale value is $240. So a little bit on an upward trend, but I'm sure you could find this for pretty cheap.
It is a pretty weird cover. It, like Karen said, plastic surgery. Yeah,
Absolutely.
like it's such a weird cover. I don't know how to feel about this. How about this one? But yeah, I don't think unless the story is good, then I will get it. You know, and then if they had maybe a different cover, like a variant cover, would be cool. But only because of the story, probably I will get it, not because of the cover.
I concur 100%, Lucy. This is not one that I'd be like, oh, I need to have this. But it is cool that Jen creates a list that has like a variety of different styles and different price ranges. I think everybody appreciates that. So you never know. Moving on. What do we got here?
So this is Grains of Sand, the 25 years in the Sandman. In Sandman. So this is actually a trade paperback, and it's interesting because it was put out by a museum, and you could see the prices range dramatically. You can still pick this up from that museum for $40.
What museum, Jen?
right.
Oh man,
We all need to know.
Yeah, it's kind of important.
Earlier.
Well, while you're looking it up, Sarah, give us your take.
Yeah, you know, 25 years of Sandman, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, and also Venom Spawn. I was a teenager in the 90s, so yeah, like pretty much when 9 Inch Nails came on the scene, like MTV just like played that video over and over, and it was the creepiest video coming from like New Kids on the Block to like 9 Inch Nails. Like, yeah, you're gonna like that video is going to be ingrained in your brain like forever. But I kind of I had some trivia like talking about there's a guy in the beginning of the story who his name is Roderick Burgess and the Order of the Ancient Mysteries. If anybody doesn't know, this is actually loosely based on an actual occultist named Aleister Crowley. And he was an English occultist. So him and his group would like try to get like they would worship metaphysical beings, kind of did some kooky, crazy stuff. So if you guys are ever bored and want to look up Aleister,
Join a cult.
Right? Join a cult.
Kidding. Don't join a cult if you're bored. That's a joke.
What's really kind of interesting is I've heard of Aleister Crowley before. Aleister Crowley actually was friends with L. Ron Hubbard, which, he started Scientology. So yeah, like take a deep dive into that if you're into occult leaders and weird rituals and stuff. But I just thought that was interesting how, Neil again kind of weaves into, historical figures or, metaphysical beings and making them, come to life and interact throughout history.
Well said.
Thank you.
He does have a way of doing that. I read the 1602 series, which is like Marvel, but also in like the medieval era kind of thing, and that was my jam. It was absolutely my jam. But like John said, we see like such a drastic jump between these. I mean, if you could just get it for $40, like new, then I don't know what you're doing on eBay, but this is really cool to see 25 years of like history. I love when they do these kinds of like historical books where they like show like how expansive something is and like all of the like inspiration that goes into it, like the behind the scenes. That's what I'm assuming this is. So that's cool.
Okay, so this one you guys were asking, it's in this Cartoon Art Museums, like somebody said in the chat, they pointed out, it's right on the book. I really like this. Like it's so artistic. Like you could see, like it's just like a painting that you will see at a museum. That is so cool. But sorry, Mariah's over here. She's fussy. But yeah. What else I was gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, Ultra, thanks for stopping by. And yes, I have my son starts kindergarten, and I have a set in Lennox at 7.
Ooh, so you're only gonna have one kid home tomorrow.
Yes.
You'll be sad for about 45 seconds, and it'll be like, it's amazing. I promise. You're probably like sad and dreading it right now, but you'll get used to it in like 22 seconds. And it's so much fun. Maybe I'm a horrible mom, but that's how I felt. I'm like, go to school. See you guys in 7 hours. Doesn't this kind of remind you of a really creepy rendition of the Van Gogh self-portrait?
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out what it looked like, and I couldn't think of what. Yes, you're right.
But like, I don't know. That's what I was seeing when I saw this. But it does have that artistic feel. Jen, thank you for bringing this up. And did we confirm it is the Cartoon Art Museum, Jen?
Yeah, it's the person. There's 2 places you can probably buy it for if you just drink the sand 25 years.
Hold on, you broke up really bad. Say that again.
Yeah.
There's 2 different places you can get it if you just go into Google and type in Grains of Sand, 25 years of the Sandman.
Awesome. Next up. Ooh, I like this. Hello. What do we got here?
Okay,
Hello.
that's a good. Here, hold on. Rob, yeah, like where he's asking, where will you even start? It was hard for me to figure it out. It was, and I don't know if I started on the right place, to be honest, but I think I did because that's how the show started.
Venom Spawn's such a smart ass. Start at the beginning. Yeah. There are a bunch of jump in points. I mean, you could jump in at the Lock and Key series. I feel like you could probably hop into that one without knowing everything, but then you'll just kind of slowly have to do your own research to catch up. But the Lock and Key series, you'll as you're reading through it, you kind of like go, wait, hold on, wait, what's this? And I found myself like referencing old books. So you could do that. What do you think, Jen?
You know-
First,
You
go
know,
ahead.
also too, like when I read it, the one that it was proud, the one that we showed, the very first book that we showed, that's where I started with that one. And honestly, like to read it, I don't know if it was just me that English is my second language. I don't know, but it was for me, it was a little hard to read. I was a lot of the times like when I kept going, it was confusing. Like I kept getting confused, and I was like, wait, I have to go back and read it again because of the way it is written, like, but it was good. But I was just like, I think that's why I stopped, because I was like, what the fuck?
You could
Anyway,
do the
so I was
audio
like,
book.
that I
Audiobook would
think,
help.
yeah, I want to do that because, and that's why I asked if it was like pretty much, if it's exactly the same or not. But we'll talk about it later, I guess.
We'll talk about it. Jen, where are you right now?
I was just trying to find the artist for the book, but I can't find it for the one you were.
Oh, for this one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I see a signature. I can't recognize who this is, and I've gotten pretty good at it. But anybody? Sarah, Haley, Lucy? Anybody know off the top of their heads?
Definitely not.
1 in 100. Who would this be?
It may be a male or female.
That does art.
Yeah.
That does.
Seriously.
Okay.
So the reason why we're showing, sometimes people are like, what does the asterisk mean, right? And sometimes the asterisk next to the price means it's been more than 6 months, but sometimes it means it's kind of hard to pinpoint. Like, so when you see the last eBay sales, there's that in the line through it. So if you're going off like the raw sales, like, well, it's kind of probably in that ballpark, but I don't know if just people don't grade this very often. Like, are they do grade it so often that like it's hard to get it raw? What?
I have the answer, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
It is the variant cover is J.H. Williams.
Well done. Gold star to Sarah. Good job. That's great. Sarah, you want to elaborate on Jen's opinion on
Let
this
me give you a little sign. There's.
You know,
Oh, we got people.
see now everyone says it, right? J.H. Williams.
You were first in my book, Sarah. You were
Oh, thank you. This is a really cool like rendition of Morpheus. This actually reminds me of the guy who plays him. Very similar. And I like the kind of where you have black and white, but you have the red of his ruby that's part of his powers.
Yeah.
I kind of like how that. I think it's even like is it a tinge of gold or is it just red?
No, it has gold.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's just really cool that and that's what we see Morpheus. Like I said, I'm only affiliated with Morpheus from the TV show, so I don't really know what he looks like in the comic books, but like comparing this to what I know, it to me this is spot on. So
sorry, real quick. The Sandman Overture is like a prequel to the series.
Ooh.
So just a heads up.
I really love
go ahead. Hold on, really quickly, Haley. I want to get a bunch of like clips together of Jen going, oh,
and then
over the years, and like put them all together, so she's all and like a 2-minute reel. Britt, make that happen. Go back and watch all of our videos and clip out.
We need it for Friday.
And they don't pay for shipping thing.
We need it for the.
Oh, we need it for Friday. I was like, did she do it on Friday? She probably did.
We need the clip reel for a super chat for Jen's birthday show.
So, Britt, I know that you have a full-time job. I'm going to need you to quit that. Quit the job and focus on this. You guys, if you're not familiar, Jen's partner, Britt, is the one that does all of our graphic design, and she is a badass. She does all of our thumbnails. She does all of the slides. She adds this drop shadow and everything. Like, she's amazing. So, shout out to her. We don't give her enough attention during the shows.
Yes,
She's earned it, man. She's
Yes.
hours behind the scenes.
Yes.
Right, Jen?
And dealing with me going, can you make it a little bit bigger?
Oh, yes.
Lucy and I
with
feel like
Jen.
we've had to save your guys' relationship so many times. We're like, Britt, excuse Jen for being a pain in the ass right now. Let's just do this.
Yes. Yeah.
Who's up? Haley.
I
Sorry.
think I am. Yeah. So we see a raw comic sale average of $29.99. Jen kind of explained what the asterisk means, and a 9.4 going for $76.75, with a last recorded sale average of $76.75 for a 9.4. I really love this cover. I mean, like you all had said, like it really is reminiscent of the actor. Like it matches up really well, which is funny because this obviously came out before the show. So I think that's really cool, and I love the like small pop of color on the ruby. So I'm a huge fan, and I am normally not one for black and white covers too.
Oh, me too. Actually, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, same. I really like this cover. And how you guys were saying, is that you guys saying it looks like the guy because it's a white cover and he's like super pale?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Is that the only thing? Because this guy looks like he's about to die. I'm just kidding. No. No, this actor is I really like this actor for Sandman, like his voice, everything, like, and he's so handsome, but like his features are so like, for me, I think he's like a weird.
Couldn't it have been
like,
Robert Pattinson? Or am I crazy? It could have been, right?
Yes, that's what I was just gonna say too. That he kind of looks like Robert, but then at the same time, his face kind of looks like he's so. I think he's pretty. Like he could be a girl too. You know what I mean?
So could
like,
Robert Pattinson.
Like
I mean, he totally
they have that face that it's. I don't know, and I like that for Sandman because I feel again, it could be any gender. Like he's, it doesn't have to be a man or a female. Like
You guys are commenting, and other people I've heard too commenting about how awesome his voice is.
His voice is
magnetic.
His voice is like not magnetic, enchanting.
Yes,
like you just sit there, you're like, ah.
Yeah,
I really need to go rewatch these episodes because I did not at any point be like, wow, what a beautiful like voice in my ear.
What?
Really?
That's like the main appeal is his voice because he's so silent for so many years that when he does speak, you fucking listen. You're like,
exactly, that's hell.
Like doing my dishes, and I was like,
okay.
Natasha. I don't know, but it's not. I don't know. It's funny. But you were saying, Jen, that book. That book, you said it was what? The sequel to what you were saying?
The prequel.
It's the prequel to the series.
Oh, it's a prequel. So this will be kind of like good to read before. You
don't need to. I mean, this came out.
I mean, it will help you, right? It will help you read this one before so that I need to. I want to look for a new. I need to screenshot and because then I'll forget.
Overture has it's been collected a couple times into graphic novels, and it's like 1 through 6. I think
my phone will not stop tonight, girls. I'm sorry I keep going like this, but it's like constant. You know what? I'm gonna turn it off. There's a novel idea.
Why? Who's messaging you?
Everybody.
Why?
You're all, why, Laura? I'm here.
Yeah.
Who else is talking to you?
Yeah.
All of my friends are in this panel, right? It's like, who could be talking to you? It's like, it's probably Haley. Like, Laura, I need to know what you're launching this week. Okay, Haley. Hey, Haley, I'll get you the picture. Damn it. Whoops. Haley's handling all of our social media now, thank God, because I don't freaking remember. Anyway.
Which means I just get to blow up your phone. It's beautiful.
Sometimes I'm like, oh shit, Anthony, Haley's gonna kill us, but we're good. Next up, ooh,
I like this. I like it.
Oh wow!
So this is more for the cover, and this is actually on our thumbnail. And if you look really carefully at our thumbnail, Britt liked it so much she blew it out and then put brick overlay. So that's the background to
what? Now I want to see our thumbnail.
So this
where? That's like a ton of time.
Number 6. This is the J.H. Williams cover.
It is our background.
Did you say J.H. Williams? He did another cover for him? That's really
cool. He did a cover for each of the 6, I believe.
This is a gorgeous cover. It's so like, like cosmic and, just like how everything I would expect like dreaming would look like. Just like colorful and magical. That's my new word today, magical. Fantastical. It just looks, I would definitely pick this, especially like, for that amount. Heck yeah, all day long.
Absolutely. I mean, a raw comic is going for $6.86 at average, and the last recorded sale value was $3.50. I mean, I want it. Give it to me now. That's beautiful. Like, I am really obsessed with like the middle character. I don't know the name of who that character is, but that's like, I love the like light kind of shining off of it. This is super cool. Again, give me some clutter on a cover. I am here for it.
Lucy, you're up.
I really like the colors on this one, and not to be a dirty-minded person, but does that flower look?
Wait,
funny?
Wait, which flower are you? Cochina, Lucy.
The red one. I know Jen will not get it. She will be like, "What?" Because she's
I know
and it
that-
will go over.
Jen will stare at this for 5 minutes and still be like, "Wait, what?"
I know that flowers, because of Everyone Loves Raymond, when his mom made that flower sculpture. I know from that.
Oh
episode
yes,
that
yes.
people tend
Then
to
you get it.
see
You
flowers.
understand what I'm.
Yeah. But I never see it. I mean, it's a flower.
Oh my gosh.
This is the show. This is the show.
Sorry.
Is it a little Georgia O'Keeffe?
First Aunt, now Lucy. Oh my, I like that. Fire Guy
Sorry,
Ryan, welcome
guys.
on in.
Hello.
Good to see you here.
Sorry, I don't know. That's okay. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say because it's just gonna sound even worse. But
You know,
But
Fire Guy Ryan hopped in right at that comment, Lucy. So he's like, this show is just
sorry, I
nasty.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
but okay. Not only that, but I like how the shadow of the boat and bag, like how it is. Then there's like so much going on around it too. Like it's just like you said, Haley, there's so much going on in this. Like there's so much detail on this cover. It's freaking amazing. I love it. I love it. And for the price, I love it even more.
Exactly. Nailed it. For the price, this is worth
Sorry.
it.
Sorry. You
I
came in
know.
at the wrong moment, I swear. Sorry. I'm usually not like this.
That is not true. What?
Totally like
Get out of here.
You jerks. Throwing it on the bus right away.
Exposing.
Jeez.
wow.
That's not true. The people on the chat know.
Yes, Lucy's normally very clean. Jen doesn't know anything, and Sarah and Haley agree on everything. That's how our show works.
Yeah,
All the time. Please. Awesome cover, $6. Pick it up, guys. It's on an upward trend. Next up. Oh, that was backwards.
Oh, wait.
Next up. What do we got, Jen?
So this is Sandman Universe #1 from 2018. There's so many covers. I just showed them all to Britt. I'm like, listen, they're all between like $2 and $5 in the wild. So just pick your favorites. And I like that she chose, I really like Jim Lee, and that's the first cover you see. And then I know the last one to the right is Mac.
Yeah.
What?
Who's the one in the middle?
I mean, Mac and Lee are so identifiable. They're so distinguishable that it's like, obviously that's who that is. And the one in the middle, I feel like isn't as... All right, let's take a look here, girls. Come on, let's use our... we got nothing. Anything?
It's a
I'm
male
gonna
or
look for it.
female artist.
Well, I was looking at the clouds because there are certain artists that do the clouds very... I don't know what you would call that.
That's what I was thinking, Jay Lee, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Craig Russell.
Okay.
Is the middle P. Craig Russell? I actually
Good
wouldn't
job.
have known that. So
I was about to check my ass.
I did. I checked it. Good job.
It is?
Articulation. Yeah.
well
a good
done. Slow
Nice
clap.
one.
Hello to our chat. We have a good chat here, guys. Awesome. Yeah, Sarah, which one's your favorite if you had to pick?
You know what? My eye went straight to the Mac.
Really?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
like, the Lee kind of, I don't know why, I just don't like the like universe kind of like coming from his hair. It just looks kind of weird to me. But yeah, the Mac just seems to be
I
more
like
like heavenly and ethereal, and it kind of I like the mosaics, the gold mosaics in the back. I just think that, like, to me, that kind of represents the Sandman a little bit more, but that's just my opinion.
Haley's like, I disagree.
Absolutely.
And I was saying that in my head though. So
We all disagree with you. Okay.
I think I would go with Lee or Russell, to be honest. I really like the Russell, even though it's way more minimalistic. And Lee, I actually love the fact that it's like a kind of like black cover, but you can see like the universe coming out. Like that just feels like so much more infinite and like larger, and there's such an intensity, and I do really appreciate when covers play with light, so like having the light kind of at the center of the cover and then having the darkness around it, like that just seems really beautiful to me. So I do really like the Lee cover. I think that would be my favorite if I'm picking it off the comic book shelf. That's the one I'm picking.
yeah, exactly. So sorry, Sarah, but you're wrong
Wrong.
on your pick.
Whatever.
Wrong. No, I really like both, and I think I do own both of them, the Lee and Mac. I think I do have both of the
Ooh, take 'em
covers
out.
because they're in my closet. But I really like Lee. I like the way you were explaining Haley is perfect, and then you could see that it's like working on something and so focused on what he's working on. I like it, and it shows like that, like how powerful he is. And the other one is just he looks more like, have you guys seen that the Jesus that is like this, that cover, like, I mean, not a cover, but the picture of Jesus?
I agree. It looks more angelic
Like,
than
yeah,
anything.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
kind of like how it reminds me. I like both.
It
They're
goes
pretty cool.
Lee, it goes Mac, it goes Russell. Boom.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
debate. That's how it
Yeah.
goes.
But look, again, there's so
Yeah.
many covers that we move on to 3, and what's great is that everyone can just choose their own.
Yeah. No,
You know what?
everybody's wrong. Everybody's wrong.
The Lee cover, though, you're seeing a different side. So, like, kind of what Lucy was saying, when you look at the Mac, it's like angelic and gentle, but Sandman's a boss. He has a different side to him that I think shows more force, more fierceness in the Lee version. And honestly, the Russell does nothing for me, but that's just my personal opinion. If you guys want to buy it, great.
We'll see with Russell. Like, it's just like he's walking in the garden of peaceful with everything, like, la la la,
Creatures, though. Do you see all the
Papa's
creatures?
gonna get lucky. She's really
See what curly hair does.
Did you guys hear that, or was I muted?
You were definitely not muted.
Damn it, Anthony!
No, you were yelling at him. Okay. That's hilarious.
No, you're.
I'm sorry. Let me open this for you.
Well, I don't want to drink with it.
Aw.
Yes. Look at she's yelling. I want to hear it. Mute yourself. I want to hear it.
It's
The
me.
hair.
He said, "Bring the hair." That's what his comment was to me right now. You want me to be muted? Trust me. Oh my
Natasha.
Latasha, help me here. This guy is just like something else tonight. Moving on. What do we got here? Ooh, okay. What do we got? Black
This
label,
is the
baby.
Sandman Universe Nightmare Country #1, the 1 in 50. Because there's so many covers that
I
everyone
agree.
chooses, like the Friesen, but that's more death, and then the Corinthian, but this is the Sandman Dream Morpheus show, so this. I think we're gonna end up doing an endless show next week with the different characters of Sandman.
Yes, that's correct. There's so much to unpack here with this series that we couldn't just cram it all into one show. And honestly, it wouldn't be doing the series justice to do it that way. So we thought we'll kind of spread it out a little bit.
Well, we
And as
give
long
you
as you guys
guys
are here.
time to watch the show. So when you guys come,
Exactly.
you can say spoilers. Don't you cry. If you cry about spoilers, I'll kick you out. Just
We're gonna
kidding.
I'm not going to watch it, and now I'm going to go cry about spoilers.
There you
Yeah.
go.
We do a review too, right?
Huh?
Because by next Tuesday we should have all watched 10 episodes.
Yes. If
Okay,
I
cool.
did it in 2 days, you guys can do it.
I guess I know what I'm doing this
Right?
week.
Sandman.
It's not like I wanted to
Blackening.
catch up on my rom-coms or anything.
No, Haley,
Nope.
forget you have a life.
I was actually going to
watch
try to watch Home Alone, guys, and Star Wars, and just kidding.
No, now you have to watch. Now you have to wait. Now you're gonna wait. I'm gonna
No,
make you
Haley just
wait.
hit below the belt. She threw out Home
Seriously.
Alone. You know that's a
Seriously.
sore spot for this panel.
Yes.
Ugh.
Okay,
Come
bye,
Christmas
Haley.
time.
Nice having you here.
We're kicking her again. That's twice you've been fired. Bye, Haley.
I got one more strike. Come on, I'm ready.
Who's up next? We're getting so sidetracked. Sarah.
So
Go ahead.
Jen, is this who is that? Is that Corinthian? Is that what you said? That's Sandman and Corinthian.
Yeah. And like
Corinthian's
all their covers
badass.
have Corinthian and then one has death. So I was like, well, this has dream, so okay.
Is this like in hell? Is that what the land this it just looks like I think this cover is really cool. I like the contrast of the orange and the kind of like the bluish gray kind of, and then you have Sandman behind Corinthian, like, you know, being all powerful. Yeah, I mean, and just like I'm looking mostly at the bottom and just seeing their like mouths open and it just is a creepy cover, but I'm for it. And the fact, yeah, I just, you know, this is now a DC Black Label because they were from Vertigo. Now they're in the Black Label. And I just love that. I think this is a great cover. I think this is really creepy and I'm for it. Oh, Haley doesn't like it. Uh-oh.
Absolutely not.
Jump on it, Haley.
I swear. This is why I drink for these shows. This is why I have to have a seltzer at all times. Haley, you're up.
So I would be for this cover more if like at the bottom it looks like there's like blood or water, whatever the case may be, like that's just going into their mouths and it just like I don't know, it just kind of grosses me out. Like I don't like it. It freaks me out a lot. I want whatever cover B, C, whatever is for this one. Mauricio Bra comic sale average at $9.24 and a graded 9.8 for $45. The last recorded sale value for a raw comic was $7.99, so a little bit on a downward trend, but definitely affordable if you're not looking for it graded. Yeah. Ugh. Anyways.
Ugh, that's how she ended it. Ugh. Go ahead, Lucy.
At first when you guys put it up, I didn't really like it, but then I was like, eh. But now the way Sarah explained it, like now I like it, and I see like, yeah, it's definitely creepy. Like you can see like it's like the soul like stuck in hell, or like it just obviously this is a freaking nightmare. Like it's so good, and it's supposed to be make you feel some type of way. I feel like that it makes you want to be like, this is gross. I don't know. I really like this because it's so creepy. It's definitely creepy. If this one is it's just a regular cover A, or what is this?
Oh, 1 for 25.
It's 1 out of 25. Okay, I liked it. And 1 out of 25 for $9. That's pretty good. I like it.
Before we move on, guys, we have 55 people watching. Make sure you're making comments. At the end of the show, we are going to be giving away. This is Lock and Key. This is the Megan Cates Hutchinson. Whoop.
That was a good catch.
Thank you. That was good. Lock and Key Sandman, Helen Gone, #1. Megan Hutchinson's amazing at doing these covers, so I'm very proud of her. That'll be going away with one person.
She was so happy to do Sandman because remember she was saying that it was one of her favorites. So
that and Swamp Thing she wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then are we gonna do 2 different giveaways for these?
2 different ones. If we get to 65,
what are we at right now?
Watchers, we're at
56. So
okay, so as of right now, it's 2 giveaways.
Yes. As of right now, 2 giveaways.
She's really cool. She's really cool.
Oh, shoot. She was at C2E2. And so was Fire Guy Ryan. I didn't. Gosh darn it.
Oh no, he was at C2E2, but like not really, because we only got to wave at each other. He was busy packing and doing other things in a hotel room, so he was not on the front floor.
Well, Fire Guy, are you going to New York? Because Haley and I will be in New York. So you could say hi to us then.
We could do another quick
Hmm.
wave.
Oh, Jen.
You know what we're going to do, Jen? We're going to live stream from YCCC. And I'm like, hi, Jen. I'm here. Look at all these books. You're not here, sucker.
Jen's face.
I'll go
So
next year.
rude.
I'm so mean.
Wow.
I'll go
Yeah,
next year.
I'm going to do it. No, you want to go camping.
It's
It's
my
her anniversary. Sure. Okay, we're kicking Laura out.
Yeah, Laura's gone. I'm done. I'm leaving. Okay, let's keep going.
Can I say one
Next.
thing about that cover?
Yes.
Really quick?
Yes.
Because I like this. He was doing Neil Gaiman was doing a Vanity Fair interview, and he described. I'm thinking this is hell because the way that he described it was, hell is full of people that wish that they were in hell, and he said that hell is people.
It's made of
So
people.
I was like, so when I see this
That's
cover, I'm like, this
amazing.
definitely has to be hell.
I
Mm.
love that. Love that.
Sarah's not necessarily changing my mind, but I'm growing an appreciation for the.
It's the noses. Like, I love it, but I also like the noses. Like, if it was just the noses weren't so like prominent, like
I didn't even realize. Okay, yeah, shut this cover.
I just want to go
Next.
Okay,
Sure.
so if you haven't been watching the Netflix series or don't have time to watch the Netflix series, you drive a lot, there is the audiobook, which has a ton of different actors in it. It's around 11 hours. And then there's that Sandman Dreamcast, which is like a half hour, and it's super relaxing. It's free on Audible. At least the Sandman Dreamcast is free on Audible. I started listening to it at work. It's like 6 episodes, 5 minutes, ballpark each. But at the end, 7 has all of them. So you just hit 7 and it just plays it all like in one thing. On the left-hand side and the right-hand side are both the graphic novels. But the one on the left-hand side I thought was freaking beautiful, and it was exclusive to Barnes & Noble. And Barnes & Noble still has it in stock.
Really?
So, yeah, isn't that pretty?
Oh my god.
It's gorgeous.
Wow.
And then the one on the right-hand side, those are just some prices from Amazon for a paperback. And then Comixology and Kindle is like $16.19. Unless you're already a Comixology subscriber, I think it's cheaper, free for.
Okay, you said the one on the left, all the way with the Netflix logo. Where can you order that?
That's Barnes & Noble exclusive
Barnes &
edition.
Noble. Oh, I want it.
Me
So
too.
that's a bit. I know somebody had to ask how the best way to, to read this. Then probably Jen has provided options for you guys.
Yeah, because like Neil has said on his Twitter about that there should be no gatekeeping for Sandman at all. That everyone has a different introduction into it, be it the comics or the Audible or now the TV series, and the Dreamcast has episodes because it was in preparation for the TV show. I'm not sure. I just downloaded the Sandman because I'm listening to it while I'm at work. So it'll be my first time listening to that. But there's a ton of different like actual actors in it. So
Yes.
and there's a
I
whole
like
thing
that.
about, huh?
I like that, and I like what's her name who plays Death? Kat
Cat
Cat
Dennings
Dennings. Yeah, I think she plays Death, right?
does.
Okay, so now, is it the same thing as the books, the audio, or is it different? It's modified to be, or
So
is
Neil said that he's wanted to do, because I guess people have come to him and been like, hey, I can't read, like, right, they can't see, can't read, can you please do like a book on tape or an Audible of it? And then it kept coming to fruition and then like falling apart, so finally they got to do it. And he's like, but they had to do it in a certain way so you could like visualize the spectacle that is going on, because if there's no panels, you're just trying to like tell a story through.
like I was telling Sam, like I wish like there was something that you could read but follow along, kind of like for kids, like following with the pictures and stuff like that. Because for me, I like that the concept of the audio pool, but at the same time, like I like pictures and scene and stuff like that.
I'm
Like
screaming for Anthony to give you some answer on
I
this,
know.
Lizzie.
I know.
But I look forward to
She's like, oh, why?
it by Tuesday. This first one is only 11 hours. Act 2 is 13 hours. So I think Act 2 might be season 2.
And it's got some great actors in it too. You know, it's got James McAvoy. He plays Morpheus. Kat Denning.
I love him.
John Lithgow. We've got Joanna Lumley. If you don't know who that is, if you ever watched Absolutely Fabulous, she plays Patsy.
Fire Guy Ryan's watching.
Yeah,
we did an exclusive together.
Say hi to Fire Guy Ryan. Hello.
What's up, guy? Yeah,
Hey.
we did the Radiant Red cover. Okay, what is the opinion? What am I asking?
Lucy wants to know how the Audible version compares to the comic books itself. Is there more added? Is it pretty strict to keep to the story? What's your opinion?
I really recommend the Audible only because without the visuals, they're extremely dramatic in the readings. Like I'm working and I'm listening to the Audible and I was feeling it. So then when you go back, you better stop.
Hey,
don't let me
come
turn
on.
this hat around forward. Anyway,
Cochinos.
Hey kids, you guys want a sister or brother? Let's go.
Yeah, Mariah's a cousin.
It's done really, really well, and it's read with a lot of emotion. There's a lot of big actors in it. So Death is played by who's the chick from Thor, the assistant? What's her name?
Yeah, Kat Denning.
Yeah, she's Death. Egerton guy from Kingsman. He's
sorry, wasn't
Constantine.
obviously paying attention. I bet. I'm just kidding.
But that guy plays Constantine, the dude from Kingsman.
Nice.
So there's some big voice actors in it.
Okay.
Isn't that Taron Egerton?
Yeah, yes, exactly. And I love that.
No wonder, because I was like looking.
We're already 3 minutes in. I can say some crazy shit.
I already cussed earlier too. So
there you go.
Okay.
I was looking at the cast and I saw him and I was like, wait, is he gonna be in the show? But no, I think they mixed it with the Audible. I mean, the show, the cast, it was all mixed.
That's my guy. Whenever they want to cast an English dude, that's my guy. I don't care what the role is. Cast him. He does badass. He does charming. He does it all. That's my English dude. I like him. Kat Denning. Dennings.
I love her.
Yeah, I love her.
But I really recommend it, guys. There's a lot of really cool things on the audiobook they go through. I'm excited to show Laura more, and I skipped ahead. I didn't watch, but I went through and read all the episodes.
Wait, you
descriptions?
watched?
No, I didn't watch.
Look at Laura. Dang.
Oh no.
But I read. I didn't watch. I read each description
That's
of all.
cheating. You can't read the descriptions.
Girl, I outweigh you by 100 pounds. You don't want none of this. Relax. Anyway, so I read the description because I wanted to know how far into the audiobook they got.
Okay, we have a question.
Yep.
Is the audiobook 2 parts?
No, it's one extremely long audiobook.
Extremely long.
And there's actually
Is it? Is it 2 parts? Because when you go on and get it from Amazon, it's just you get the whole thing.
on Audible, there was the 11-hour Sandman, and then there's another one that was 13-hour Act 2, and I was like, what is that? So
no shit.
So then you're missing some.
When you guys get to the, if anybody goes on there and is inspired to go and listen to it, when you guys get to the Shakespeare stuff, message me.
What? Okay, I don't ever do audiobooks ever because my attention span is crap if I'm not reading something.
Right.
So I want to give this a try though. This sounds so good.
I can tell you, Haley, my life consists of gangster rap and audiobooks, and because then I can work. Yeah, it's crazy. Give it a try. I really, really recommend it.
I think it will.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I gotta go.
We love you. I'll stop streaming for you. Okay. Anybody have anything to add to this before we move on?
The Barnes & Noble exclusive, I'll be getting it on Friday if my Barnes & Noble has it, because a book I'm pre-ordered is coming out on Friday. So
nice.
Now I get to have this pretty one. And
all mine are going out of business, Haley. We had
really?
3 around. Yeah, they're all shutting down. It makes me sad too.
Chicago has a ton of indie bookstores, so I don't go to Barnes & Noble often, but I will say there's so much nostalgia of going to Barnes & Noble and getting Starbucks coffee, and I feel like I'm 13. So I do really love their exclusives sometimes, and yeah, something like this where I'm that cover is so beautiful, so I will go to Barnes & Noble and get it.
People are like, you're paying more there. And I'm like, yeah, but you're also supporting the ambiance of being able to walk into a bookstore. And that has value to me. I don't care if you have to pay $2 or $3 more. There's something better about walking into a Barnes & Noble versus ordering something online.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I would choose brick and mortar over like
Online.
Although I'm an online store, so never mind. We love online. Online's the way to go. Where were you on that one, Haley? You were like,
I'm so sorry. I was too mesmerized by this exclusive edition.
bad marketing. All right, let's keep moving. What do we have coming soon, Jen?
So this on the left-hand side that has the depiction of the actor comes out tomorrow. But there's been a little kerfuffle because it's only a few pages.
Kerfuffle?
Well, because the one on the right-hand side is going to be the facsimile that comes out next Wednesday. So the next Wednesday one has like an actual cover price. This one, I went to try to figure out how much it is. And the one store that I went to look at sold 25 of them for $7. And I'm like, oh, is it one of those like promotional, cheaper, here's a few pages from number one. And then here's some stuff about the Netflix show. Please buy facsimile or graphic novel.
So it's just preview pages?
I think so, but I'm not positive because that's why because it was weird that they're coming out so close together.
Cosmic One said it's free.
That's great. So that means that it must be a few pages. It comes out tomorrow. Facsimile comes out next Wednesday.
Kerfuffle's not a word. I looked it up and it gave me a dental hygienist.
It
Really?
1,000% is a word. No, I'm just kidding. I believe it's a word.
Kerfuffle? Define kerfuffle, Sarah.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Define kerfuffle.
It is a word. It is a word. It's a commotion or fuss, especially one caused by conflicting views. It's spelled KERFUFFLE.
I used to see.
There you
Did
go.
you say F you? All right. No, fine, Haley. I'll stop talking. It's fine.
Very nice, Haley. You saved me.
I got you, Sarah.
You did. You did.
Yeah, this is cool. Sarah, what's your take?
This is really cool. I like that it's kind of just like introducing people again into this universe, and fact that it's free, it just makes it even more. I like it, like getting people into we're saying that we're kind of afraid or like, I don't know where to start. I just like the fact that they're having these previews to kind of like gently bring you into this universe. So I'm for it.
Haley?
I'm excited. I mean, I want to go to my comic shop tomorrow. So I'm just seeing the Kerfuffle t-shirts. I'm like, I want one.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool. I love the almost like plague-like mask that he's holding. That's from the TV show. I think that's cool that they're doing like a little preview. And I think I will pick up the facsimile next week because that looks pretty. And it's not $900.
True. That's a good point. So guys, that is the end of our show. Before we let you go, we're going to do a giveaway as promised. We'll do 3 separate ones because Ant can handle that. He can do packages.
How about tomorrow. Sandman's the first word? Oh no, wait. That's not a word, right? Right, Lucy, you just do the wheel?
It's just based on comments.
Okay.
So anybody that made a comment can be entered. So number 1 will be the Lock and Key Sandman Helen Gone number 1. This is Megan Hutchinson Cates. 500 print run on these guys. That will be the set. So Lucy, are you good? Can you do that? You look like you have your hands full.
Look at Mariah. Oh, so
Her name
cute.
is Mariah Laura.
Yeah, I'm good.
She's so cute.
Hold on.
Isn't that so sweet? I love the name. Okay, so
Where is this? Okay.
if
Make sure you comment something real quick. So
Yeah.
will.
Even ...
The shirts just say comic. The shirts should say comic kerfuffle.
Okay, you guys ready? Oh wait, I need to share my screen. Give me a second.
So this is the first giveaway for the set. If you win, please make sure you direct message Bird City Comics. Otherwise, we won't hunt you guys down. You gotta message us. Yes.
Okay. So you can be. Remember, you gotta be present.
Trish is here.
Hi, Trish.
Oh, hey, Trish.
Hold on. I'm running it.
All right. So first one for the Megan Hutchinson set, limited to 500, is Metalface. Congratulations, and I'm pretty sure you are here. So Lucy, let's run the next one.
Okay.
This will be for. Oh, do you guys remember what he said this was? 1 in 10? I don't remember.
Ratios.
Ratios. So a ratio.
Lord of Brooklyn.
Congratulations, Lord of Brooklyn. You got the first ratio. Man, I should keep
Wait,
a
and
note of
Metalface
this.
in here? If not, we gotta redo it.
Yeah, no,
Oh yeah, he is.
said
No,
everything.
wait, thanks. Sorry, Metalface. You're here. You're here.
When you guys DM us, be like, I was winner number 1. That was Metalface. Winner number 2 was Lord of Brooklyn. Winner number 3, which will be the one that has like the helm on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll
Wait,
go
is Lauren
to-
here? I don't see him commenting. Do you hear?
I thought he did.
Yeah, he did. Lord of Brooklyn
Did
did comment, right?
No, I mean he did, but I don't know if he's still here.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, he's here. He said thank you.
Yes,
He's here.
Okay. Nay. You guys safe, food? Just kidding.
And last but not least,
What?
you got.
Are we doing the third one? Oh yeah, we got to
Oh my
66.
gosh.
So we doing the third one?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
It's
There you
okay. You have a baby in your arms. I feel bad even.
Nah.
Lucy, you're in it.
Yeah.
Oh, because I comment.
Karen!
Yay.
Yay! And she has a baby too.
Love that.
Winner,
my
winner,
God.
Karen. So again, and even if you're like, oh, they already have my information, send it to me anyway. Otherwise, we'll just forget. So and that's the honest to God truth.
When's the last time that Karen commented?
She's here. I just saw her.
Karen.
Yeah.
Karen.
Okay.
She's here. We'll say she's here. Make sure you're following Cover Price. Use code Nerdvana14 for 30 days of unlimited membership for only 99 cents. And Bird City Comics. We have it always sounds so biased when I say it, but we have a stunning Vampirella cover that just got previewed today. Thank you. And it's so well done. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. So it's an evergreen piece. It's beautiful. The artist is brand new. We brought him onto the scene. So if you want to show them some support and show us some support, or them, whichever, follow us and you'll be able to kind of see what happens. Let's see. Girls, anything to add, starting with Jen? Your birthday's coming up. Yay!
Yeah.
Birthday celebration on Friday for Jen, yes?
I'm turning
Absolutely.
39, but I'm really excited because then I get to hang out with Sarah on Saturday.
What for?
Why?
Sorry, I'm not trying to be jealous. What the hell, though?
We're
Like,
going
why are you
hunting.
guys hanging out?
We're going
I'm not trying to be jealous, but what the hell?
Not jealous. It's fine, Sarah. You guys go bond.
It's not like you're in Chicago, Laura.
I
Oh,
know.
we're driving up. We're driving.
It's fine. Arizona's not that
Look at her
far.
face. Oh,
Arizona's really far.
Hunting for like what? Like quail?
Huh?
Wait, hunting for books.
Yeah.
I was picturing you like shooting deer together. And it's like that's
Oh,
like
you guys are you're hunting? Now I'm a little sad.
cute. Somebody else
We're
would
going
be
to a
jealous.
super secret flea market place up north.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's adorable. I'm so glad you guys
And then
can do this together.
Brit's gonna hang out with Henry.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. Love
Aw.
it.
And
Yeah.
maybe we'll all go see drive-in movie theater. Well, I've already seen one.
Oh,
but
that'll be so
Brit's already had one
fun.
before.
That'll be a good birthday.
Mm-hmm. Haley, what do you have coming up?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, we skipped over Sarah.
Yeah.
I skipped Sarah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go back to Sarah.
Well, tomorrow I will be doing a C2E2 recap live with Candace. So come to my channel. We haven't figured out a time, probably 7 p.m. Central. So around that time, we'll be doing it live. It's not the most organized.
Perfect. Okay, if you guys aren't following already, that'll kind of keep you up to date on the schedule. So follow Shy Comic Girl, and then Sarah, what do you have coming up? You and Jen bonding?
Yeah. Now what?
Okay, well,
You know,
I want
wait,
to show you guys something really quick that I made. Like Mariah's getting all mad. Let me see if I'm able to do it. But I made this shirt.
Mariah looks happy. She wants to eat it.
So she's like, let me see. You guys can see it.
nice.
Oh, that's awesome, Lucy.
And it has some color in it. Like you guys can see a
I
little
like
bit.
that
Oh, wait.
blue. Is it like almost like a teal?
Yeah.
Like a Tiffany color. It looks like
Yes.
Tiffany.
So I'm gonna be posting that on my page. Like I'm gonna sell it. That's a large. I made only 3, so I'm gonna be selling those. That one's a large, and then I have a medium and a small. So remember I was telling you guys whatever I make out of these ones, I'm gonna to buy more materials to make more other shirts. And then this one, 2.
I'm all for it. I'll rock that.
Oh,
She's like,
Didn't like
absolutely
it.
not.
but yeah, the 2 are the same. I'll post the pictures on her
Hi,
Baba.
baby.
She's teething.
Oh.
But yes, thanks to Erhurt, he has helped me with the design. But yeah, sorry, not yet, Tyler. I will buy more. I'll have different shirts, sizes and stuff like that. But right now I only got 3, and with whatever I'll buy more.
I want a
make
crop
different
top.
ones.
I like crop
Yes,
tops. So.
I know, and I saw one that it was the shirts for that to make them. So I'll look for that.
Yay. All right, Sarah. Back to what we were saying. What do you have coming up?
I just have, I gotta post some of the stuff that I did at C2E2 myself. So check out my Instagram page, some of my finds. But otherwise, I will be on Friday, hopefully, celebrating Jen's birthday, and then Saturday we'll be celebrating her birthday some more.
Yeah, Jen, I think we should get a whole lineup, kind of like Haley did. Let's get a bunch of people and just bring them all onto your group. This is my original idea.
Her original idea.
It's original. I think that we could totally
Absolutely
make this
unique.
work. We'll do little segments. It'll be great. And we'll celebrate you. I want your top toy. I want your top movie. I want your top cartoon.
Oh, I can't do
your top.
Okay, hang on. When we talked about loosely doing this, I'm like, all the things I like. I don't have a top though. It's like I have a couple favorites.
Well, we can't have I guess we could have a 5-hour show if you want. But you got to give me your favorite. I want your favorite restaurant. I want your favorite drink. I want the whole thing to be about Jen.
No.
Your favorite co-host.
Everybody.
Wrong answer.
Mariah.
Everyone's my favorite.
Mariah.
Oh.
Mariah's
Wrong.
my favorite
All right,
baby.
fine.
My favorite baby's Mariah.
Yay. Yeah.
Cute. Trish Forster, we're so glad you were in the house. I'm reading your comments here and you're cracking me up. So shout out to her. If you guys aren't following her already, please do. That is it for us for tonight. We will be back on Thursday with a long story short crew. I think, Jen, are you going to make that one or no?
I have to work probably 12 hours that day.
Okay, so I'll hop on that one. So I'll be joining the long story short crew on Thursday. And then Friday, we will be doing Jenna-palooza.
Wait, you have another announcement to make, especially because Trish is in the house.
Oh, you're right, Haley. What is it?
I am right. If you so Bird City Comics is giving away a 9.8 8 billion genies Trish Forster variant, which is amazing and beautiful. And all you have to do is between August 1st, which it's already passed, to August 30th, spend $50 on Bird City website and you are entered for the giveaway. And that book is super hot right now, so go do that.
Good thing you reminded me. Thank you. Yes, 9.8. We're giving it away. All you gotta do is support the site because we talked about it a lot. We're we want to give back to the people that are supporting the shop. So all of you out there that are doing that, thank you so much. And we do have a book dropping on Friday, so that's a
It's
golden
gorgeous.
opportunity.
Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I don't even collect Vampirilla, but like I need this.
It turned out so nice. I was very happy with it. So shout out to Shy Comics C2E2 vids. Agreed. Those were very well done. Okay, so that's it. We'll call it for tonight. We will see you guys on Friday. Have a good night.